Hey, what's up, historians? There I am. That fucking thing's always lag. Welcome back to another great episode of Historically Haunted VODCAST with your host, Adam Began, Adam Historian Ghost Hunter here. We are in season 3, and this season, of course, is sponsored by the one and only actor trucker Donnie Green. He drove the red truck in Pet Cemetery that killed the baby Gage. He was flying that kite. Lewis wasn't watching. Got the baby! And then fucking Donnie took him out, you know. So Donnie and his wife that run Bauer Green Logistics LLC. He's actually a real truck driver. He did all his own stunts. He does shipping and stuff. That's his company, as well as his friend's company. No relation, but he works with them. They sponsor the show too. John Green Trucking Company. John Green Trucking, basically. So hit them up. You need anything moving around. They're basically Santa's helpers this time of year. Sponsor of the week this week is a client of Historically Haunted Booking, as well as my guest is the booking agency that I run with Heather. I tagged her in. I need some help. I got like a bunch of clients now, so it's time. So anyway, sponsor of the week is John Griffin II. John Griffin, my boy, always at the Wildwood Sanatorium. He's doing work with UniI Research and the Path to Communication. And he's not in it for the gold necklaces and the skull and crossbones T-shirts and the fucking bleep bloops and the teddy bears and bleep, bleep, bleep. He's legit in it for fucking real shit. So he doesn't get well known enough. We're gonna have him on as a guest on in a couple of weeks. But this dude, if you really are interested in paranormal, you really want to find answers and find out what's going on, you'll follow John Griffin. And that's no shit. I'm not just saying that because I have to. So thank you, John, for being a sponsor of the week. So our guest this week is Laura. I should ask her to say her. I want to say Helleksson. I believe it's an old school Viking name. It's pretty cool. But Laura Helleksson, Lauren Helleksson rather. She is the owner, founder, and pretty much runner of Liliana Marie Creative. It's like a holistic. She does the rocks and gems and jewels and stuff, but she also does do ghost hunting equipment. She makes the spirit boxes, REM pods, designs them, critiques certain things. You can get them special ordered. We saw her at the Salem Con. She got some stuff off Heather. We went to her table and all that good stuff. Very, very cool person. She's also a client of mine. So if you want her on a show like mine, or if you want her for anything convention and stuff, make sure you hit up Historically Haunted Book. And real quick shout out. I got this in the mail the other day. Co-host Diego from Let's Find Out podcast, client of mine, got me a T-shirt for Christmas. Appreciate you. Now I give you my address. So don't come find me and kill me because I got fucking machetes waiting for you. So anyway, let's make fun of Lauren. Let's say hi to Lauren, everybody. Hi to girl. That's the spirit. You're live. We'll tell 12 people.
That's okay. There's replays.
Hey, Lauren.
I figured we would just go in. We would just go in hard.
Sean Bowman from... That's it. That's what she said. Sean Bowman checking in from Bump of the Night Society. Sarah Marie checking in. She says, hey, Adam. Hey, Lauren. Good evening, all. Betsy Brown Williams. Sean Orientanio. Have a great night. Thank you, guys. Go ahead and send some stars. You guys want to show some love. So real quick, fucking Lauren's a free spirit. She's on like fucking, 2 Red Bulls on 4 hours sleep, right? In 12 days?
Just one right now so far.
You're tired, girl. You never quit. Danny Perez, the Radicals checking in. Hello, Donnie. Hello,
he just reached out to me because he has a pod.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, he got one at Salem. I talked him into it.
A podcast?
He's a big old... What?
Are you talking a podcast?
No, Danny has a pod. He has a crystal pod. Are you lagging?
Oh, I'm like, you're gonna be on a podcast. I'm stoned. I've been smoking weed. I've been smoking. Oh, check it out. Little Jesus OG. Nothing like getting close to Christ on Christmas and smoking some dope.
This is gonna be unhinged tonight.
Oh, like he's got a podcast.
Help. Send help. Yeah. Oh, Kira.
Checking in.
And Josh. I have all the chat up here too.
Diego's checking in. What's up, homie? Yeah, you can see the chat. We got about 15, 16 people watching this train wreck. This show, so that's good. So Lauren, I'm gonna do like I do all my guests. I can't treat you any better or any worse. I guess I can treat you worse, but So what got you started in all this stuff? What got you started into ghost, not just holistics and all that stuff, but just the paranormal?
I think everybody has like a My House Was Haunted story, and I don't have one of those. I think I was just like a bored and lonely kid. I was a lonely weirdo as a child. No, we kind of grew up in a house where you could really like watch whatever you wanted on TV. So my sister and I would definitely stumble across like scary movies that were definitely about whether it was like the paranormal or monsters or anything like that. So it started just from entertainment at a young age. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Name drop
just
a couple. Give me a couple. Give me a couple movies. I usually
so
say that for later, but I want to know what.
no,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay. So, like, as a kid, of course, like, scary movies are going to be not like, well, I mean, not like Pet Cemetery, or actually Cujo terrified me. But that's just because
Oh,
I was an
yes.
animal lover, and I went to sleep with this like stuffed dog every night. His name was Puppy, and my late mother, rest her soul, was like, when you're
Oh,
asleep, Puppy's gonna wake. No, it's fine. This is a funny story about how she was an asshole. Puppy's gonna wake up and he's gonna turn into Cujo and he's gonna attack you. And I was like 7, and I was like, no.
oh, your mom's fucking awesome.
She thought it was hilarious to like fucking traumatize us. So Cujo was terrifying, but we would watch like the Dark Crystal, the Labyrinth. What were some other? Return to Oz was one of my favorite movies, and
You're
so
dropping
I think
ones no one ever name drops. You're dropping ones no one ever says Labyrinth. As much as it's a fun thing, the thing juggling
why
its
the
own
fuck would
head and
people
shit, the
not?
bog of stench.
Why would people
Fucking
not say
weird.
the Labyrinth? It's a
I've
work of
never
art.
heard that. No, it's always Hellraiser, Chucky, fucking Poltergeist, and actually,
Oh no,
which is all
man!
good. But
Like, have you watched Return to Oz like lately? It's fucked up. It's a fucked up movie. And then the Dark Crystal was like, that was probably my favorite like darker kind of movie. So much so I literally have it right here. I'm fucking obsessed with
shut
the
the
Dark
fuck up.
Crystal. This is a real amethyst that I bought.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie.
Oh, yes, but if you compare the Dark Crystal in the movie to this, they're the exact same. This is how much I like the Dark Crystal. This is an actual
No,
amethyst. This is fucking
Jim
real. It's the
Henson,
real
right?
fucking Dark Crystal. Call me Jen. I want my
Yeah,
fizz cake.
I was saying Jim Henson, right?
Yeah, Jim Henson. I just got this, but that was one of my
Wait a
favorite
second.
movies
Hold on
growing
one
up.
second. Hold on one second.
No, I'm going to keep fucking talking. So, The Dark Crystal was one of my favorite movies. If you guys have never seen it, you should watch it. It's a badass movie. It's beautifully done. I know that they've done a series, but who the fuck cares about the series? Watch the original movie, and then just know that I have the crystal shard. So, fuck off. It's mine.
Damn it.
I'm going down here. Oh, yeah. Return to Oz is a dark as shit. Oh, he's back. Shh. He's back, guys.
Well, I can hear you. I can hear you in the other room. I'm looking at my DVD collection because I have a double DVD that I bought, and it's Pan's Labyrinth, not Pan's Labyrinth, but it's the original Labyrinth with the Dark Crystal. It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Dude,
I'm trying to find this. I can one-up you, and I can't find the fucking thing.
I had at one time, I had the collector's addiction. It is an addiction. The collector's edition that had all of the like books of the original sketches and like the concept art for it. Like, I was obsessed. But no, Return to Oz was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Does that make me such a wimp that I'm like, Return to Oz was my favorite scary movie when I was little? But that fucking terrifying. It's a scary ass movie. But I'm also like a Blair
It's an acid trip.
Dude, it's fucked up, man.
Ooh.
Like all the ladies' heads.
Yeah.
But I'm a Blair Witch Project appreciator. So like anything that's like real, sort of like cerebral and gets you into your imagination. It's not like blatantly in your face. That's the shit that I like.
Slasher movies are great, but it's the ones that make you think a little bit, the psychological ones that really get you. I
hate gore. I'm just not into it. I don't like it. I don't like any of the Saw movies. Yeah, Return to Oz. Fucking dope movie. So
Dude,
good.
people are loving it. Return of Oz was amazing. My girl Heather's checking in, saying what's going on. Emily Winter says, hello, baby. Kaylee Brown says, Emily, me or Lauren?
Kira. Wait, Kira, don't make
This
her
is
decide.
Lauren.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Can never make it through Labyrinth. Labyrinth is a long movie, but
you need to try again.
Yeah, maybe you're smoking too much pot. Maybe slow it down so you can actually stay awake.
That's also Jenny Davis. She has, it's not up here. It's in my workshop's in the other room. She has a custom REM pod on the way to her. I'm almost done with hers.
She's a huge supporter. She does a show with Russ Driver there, and they hang around with Larry Essler and them a lot.
She's
I had
awesome.
Jenny
I
on the
love
show
her.
a long time ago. Caleb's checking in. Hello, Lauren, the Cowboy
This is just
Dude.
gonna be hey Caleb. I saw Caleb has a ghost presentation coming up at a hotel soon. He start selling tickets for and stuff. Caleb's a little up and coming. He's a good kid. I'm so sorry, Caleb. I feel like I am probably like 15 years older than you. So, but I don't mean to call you a kid.
You're the paranormal mama. I saw your post. I'm gonna be the paranormal mom, guys.
I know. I'm your ghost mom. I'm your ghost mom, guys.
No, I'm working on getting the LLC for my thing too. I want to be legit, and I want to. Yeah, it's worth it. So.
Oh, dude. I mean, if you need some pointers on that shit, I got you.
I might.
Yeah.
I know you. We're working together, so I might have to bounce some stuff off you. But I want to be legit. Another client of mine, Nathaniel Ewell, big supporter of you and me and everybody.
Is Jameson watching? Tell him I miss him. This whole
man.
Lauren is the ghost mommy.
Aww. You're the best ghost mommy, she said.
The best. This whole
Thank you, Lauren.
This whole podcast is just gonna be us talking to people. Like, oh hey.
If you watch other podcasts, they half the time they ignore the people in chat. I'm not going to bring on everybody's little bullshit emojis, but if people are saying hi and asking questions, they're going to come on. That's why people watch my show. That's why, right? You want to be involved, bro.
Nathaniel said that Jameson's in bed.
He's in Beth. Oh, bed. I get you. Yeah, he wrote bed after.
Jameson is Nathaniel's son, and he's like a fucking genius and adorable. And
he would have got mad at you for swearing. If he would have heard you swear, he would have got mad.
You know what? I think he would have given me he would have given me a pass because he owns a crystal pod. Jameson does.
Wow. I guess I'm the only kid. I'm not a cool kid. I need to get myself one. I'm the only one on the block without one at this point.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. In due time.
Yeah, I should have got when I saw you that time. I was overwhelmed. I was wicked nervous about speaking, but I was like, I never even bought anything off her fucking table. I was flirting with her old man, her husband there at the table.
Right, man. There it is. There, see, you got something. You're fine.
Yeah, it's a fucking business card. I'm not promoting you. I want no.
Who cares, man? I don't care. Honestly, I am more about like if you'll sit and listen to me. See, Emily's yelling at you. If you'll, she has one too. She has one too. Oh my god! If you have a crystal pod, raise your hand in the chat.
Good Christmas gifts is still in time. I mean, real quick, I want to get the fun stuff still, but while we got 21 people watching you. What's up, everybody? Usually don't have that many at one time. Well, we got people's attention while they're not off there fucking watching a Christmas movie. Where can people order your REM pods?
So right now, they're available on the Ghost Hunter store. Did we just get a look into your private life there? They're available on the Ghost Hunter store. Dave Giuliano is one of my favorite humans ever, and he saw one of my pods at the Ohio State Reformatory. And he was like, holy shit, I need to sell those. And I was like, say less. So they're on theghosthunterstore.com, the amethyst version, this one. And then I have customs open on my website, and you can find that right here. LaurenHaunts.com.
Beautiful things, dude. Oh.
Yeah, that's teeth. Is that dope? Oh, hey, it's just me. Hey, guys. Hey, you wanted it? Here I am, y'all. Oh, here he's back.
Bring that. Bring that. I want to get.
Bring it closer. Hey, I'm a crystal pod. You should fucking buy me.
You're by far one of the funnest guests I've had in a while. No offense to anybody, but
I told you, I was like, I'm just going to be unhinged. I'm not even going to be professional, nothing. We're just going to fucking be weird and it's going to be great. But yeah, so the amethyst ones, yeah, I try to set it up as much. So it's like the crystal, this one's like fucking banging so that the crystal lights up. And then like the ones that I'm selling at vendor shows are a little different. They have all the upgrades. So they have like a removable antenna. They have a power indicator light, which these are red now. They're no longer purple, but yeah, they're all a hot mess on the inside, but whatever. Who cares?
I kind of like the purple though. Everybody's got red. I feel like no. Purple's
Yeah, well,
neat.
they all have different. Is this one? See, like this one has like oh, you mean the purple indicator light? So I switch the indicator light to red because it won't drain the battery. So it's a smaller red light and it's better for the battery. So that's why they're switched. The purple, these kind of, right. I mean, they don't drain. I mean, you could still have it probably turned on for like 8 fucking hours, but yeah. See, Danny has one that's covered in shark teeth.
Impressive.
Yeah, and he actually just reached out to me today. He said he did an investigation with it, and the entire investigation, it didn't do anything. And there are there are investigators out there that are not looking for the constant fucking activity, because if you've been doing this long enough, you know that an increase in activity sometimes means false positives. It means that there's something that is in the area that is affecting your equipment. So when you go to an investigation and you turn on a piece of equipment that works mechanically and it doesn't go off once, you're like, okay, this piece of equipment, it's doing something. I've had at Michigan Paracon last year, specifically, I really love this story. It's my favorite story ever. Jenny's up in there selling. Jenny Davis. Thanks, Jenny. But oh, I am a little.
What's one of your questions? So someone says
the customs, they're $150, and that is for, you can customize the color of the pod. I have laser engraving, so you can. I mean, we're doing sayings. We're doing. My friend Mike, we did his logo on the top of his, surrounded with shark teeth. We're doing team names or phrases on the bottom. And so you can do the, just a little blunt. You know what? They used to get me in fucking trouble, right? People used to be like, you need to calm down. And I'm so glad that I never fucking did. You can customize the crystals. I have a shit ton of crystals.
I love it. Being real.
We could do all sorts of other stuff. So the customs are really cool because you get to do pretty much like whatever the fuck you want, and I'll put it together for you. And that's just for the design. They're all REM pods. They're all proximity sensors. I am vendor shows next year. We're getting into, I have static pods coming. I have things we're working with capacitance. We're doing like touch sensor stuff to replace the flashlight method. So I have a lot of stuff coming. Thank you. God, Jenny's like on it. I have workshops coming in 2024 that I actually teach you how to build what's inside of here. It's not going to look like this, but it's going to look similar. Oh yeah, Kira did one for her husband. I laser engraved like a forest around the front of the pod. Put like a bear and a fucking squirrel on it because she was like, I don't know, he likes bears and squirrels, and I was like, dope, say less. But the workshop's really cool. That's new to 2020.
He's a woodsman. He's a woodsy guy. Yeah.
The workshop.
I love that.
The workshop's going to be dope because you'll build your own proximity sensor. You'll get to decorate it. It won't look like this. It's smaller, but I give you a kit. There's no soldering. There's no gluing. There's no electrical knowledge needed, but you learn how it works 100%. You learn how it works, and then we test them. And then a lot of the workshops are going to be at haunted locations, and we'll go out and we'll fucking use the equipment that you just built. out in the field. So I might make pretty shit, but I'm all about transparency and people like understanding how this stuff works. I won't be doing the at the Bell Mansion. I'm not going to be doing the workshop at Bell Mansion. But I will have some new equipment at the Bell Mansion. Boop 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 doop.
Haunted Rock Island YMCA Paracon. Look
Oh,
at you, bro.
yeah.
People come on my show and their buddies never show up.
Yeah,
that's nice. Good.
Candy, yeah, Candy. Her, I'm making a pod for her too. Candy and Jenny both, they're like really fun, like witchy as fuck. So it's been really fun to make theirs. But I'm doing a workshop at the Rock Island YMCA Paracon. So that's going to be really cool. And that one's going to be, I'm just bringing a shit ton of kits. Yeah, hit me up. Like I can literally make it whatever we could put fucking teeth all over it, my dude. Just teeth, or it could be whatever. It'd be great.
Human eyeballs.
Human eyeballs.
Oh, that's too much fun.
Dude, I wish. Are you kidding me? I have fossils.
Or alligator eyeballs.
I have fossils. I have teeth. I can do. There's a lot of fossils that I can get. I don't know, man. All sorts of shit. Or I've been looking into like people that are foragers, because I would love to do like, pelts for people that are like into hunting or whatever, like a pelt on top, or you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm vegan, but who gives a shit? I know a lot of people that forage in very ethical ways. Let's see.
It's basically fucking. It's basically like it's tailor making it. You're making it so it's specified to that person, and there's no one's gonna reproduce it. It's one of a kind, literally. Well, pretty fucking cool.
There's also a theory in that too, because we think of like the roots of the paranormal and how it's so deeply rooted in spiritualism and mysticism and the occult. And there's a really deep spiritual connection you have to have with what you're doing in order to contact like the spirit world. So what better than having this like spiritual bond with your equipment and having it be made with things that kind of like stone tape theory, where like you can sort of, put your energy into something, and then you theoretically, who the fuck knows? I'm not saying it is or not, because I'm not into that part of it, which is weird. But you connecting deeply with something that you're using in the paranormal field has shown theoretically to like work better. You know what I mean? David, let's see. Candy.
Oh
yeah,
proof is
Josh.
in the fucking pudding.
My friend Josh is watching too. He's our ethical trapper guy. We met him when we moved into our house, and he came and he got a groundhog out from underneath our porch, and he is just like a really cool, knowledgeable, like punk rock dude. But yeah, Josh, I was actually thinking of you when I said that, to get me some. I want to put a fucking skull on one.
You fit right in my neck of the woods. That's what I'm saying. Right in my neck of the woods, there's always fucking skulls. Where I live in Maine, there's always fucking skulls on the side of the road. There's always little rabbit heads and fucking. Look at this fucking troublemaker. What's up,
yeah, David? I miss you.
This podcast is trouble. Everybody's checking in. You guys are blowing the chat. I'm trying to get to the real good ones. No offense to anybody. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Someone's making fun of you. You can't laser engrave her face on it.
Emily wanted my face laser engraved on hers, and I was like, I can't do that. So here's funny. So there's a lot of questions about like what I can do. And so number one, the customs start at 150. Right now they're flat 150. Because I just started doing them. So they're $150. You can pretty much design the entire thing. Eventually the price is going to go up from there, just because I'm going to be offering a lot more options, like adding different types of proximity sensors, different things like that. Yep. But could you do a demonic werewolf skull with razor teeth like a Wendigo. Ooh, that would be fucking dope. And then so that's when I'll get into like different shapes.
Wendigo,
That'd be
Skinwalker,
dope.
Wendigo's up in Maine, boy.
Because like right now they're all this shape. That's it. And then when I start to get into different price ranges, this will be able to change. We'll be able to do different shapes. I'll be making a lot of different shapes out of different things. Yeah, the static sensors are going to be fucking dope. So dope. They're field testing, but they're like chef's kiss. I actually
Look at that. We'll put a skull on everything.
Dude, I want to put a skull on. Somebody said, can you make a Bible one? Oh, I could like decoupage Bible pages. That'd be dope. Or do you mean like to use for not deface it? Anyway, I'm also working on, I'm not a Ouija board person, but I am working on a Ouija board one. I am working on one that is covered in demonic symbols. We can make a REM pod out of that.
It's a big spell. You can use that one.
Dude, bet me. I want to make one that just has clips, like 2 little roach clips, and then you can attach it to whatever you want and turn whatever you want into a fucking REM pod so that you can use like trigger objects and things like that. It's like the idea behind the teddy bear, except you can make it into whatever you want. You can put it on your ears, and then all of a sudden you're the
like on dowsing rods, on the end of dowsing rods, even.
Oh, so I do stands, work in progress. I have a lot of projects going. Stands that are energy sensitive for dowsing rods and pendulums. And surprisingly, the pendulum one down the hatch, the pendulum one does move without human interaction, which is pretty cool. So we tested that out at the Ohio State Reformatory.
Ooh.
Ouija, yeah, the Ouija board one.
Well, real quick,
I don't like Ouija boards.
I want to ask you a question. Danny makes Ouija boards out of coffin wood.
I got some wood from. Go ahead. Oh, he's gonna smoke. Hold on. I got some wood.
There's a slight delay.
I know, it's hilarious. I got some wood from haunted locations from Jeff Fent. And I am going to be making sensors out of those pieces of wood and donating them to the places that he got me the wood from. Because I think that's so fascinating. He makes...
Oh, I'm friends with Jeff, good people.
Oh, he's a phenomenal human being. I absolutely love him. Wait, what about... The pendulum thing won't be coming for a long time. So, Jenny, I have time to tell you about it.
A lot of people.
Huh?
What did she say? Oh, the pendulum thing?
Yeah, I spoke too soon. It's not ready. Okay, so I am.
Jenny will drop a fucking dime on
no, Jenny's like, give it to me now. I am making one for Greg Viketic of Tri-C Ghost Hunters. He is the head paranormal investigator at the Ohio State Reformatory, a very good friend of mine. I am making him a pendulum stand to start to test more regularly in the field before I start to make those to sell. So, cremated remains. That's a good idea.
So you actually test them out at good locations. Samia, what's going on? She is was at the Warren Con too.
Jenny, I'll try to bring one to the bell so you can see it. It's pretty fucking cool. I have pictures of it. Hey, Adam, you need
Chat's growing up. I usually don't get chat. People usually sleeping half the time.
I know they're all selling for me. I need a good. Thanks, everybody. I'll have it with you.
Don't get me wrong. My show's not a snooze fest at the same time. Fucking. Thanks for liking my skull, Dylan. You know what's funny? I sang in a heavy metal band for. I sang in a heavy metal band for 5 years, Culling the Herd. And people compared us to like Lamb of God, kind of like Pantera. And I had a skull because Culling the Herd, right? So my skull, I bring it on stage and I cut myself with it and bleed and shit. That was fucking awesome. And I hang myself with a microphone cord. Anyway, so my skull broke eventually. Like I just got ripped apart We opened up from Mushroom Head. You've heard of them? They're from
I
Ohio.
know. Dude, I'm from fucking Northeast Ohio. I know who Mushroom Head is.
I opened up for Jeffrey Nothing in them. Yeah, I was amazing. And my buddy came and he lives on a farm in Maine. He goes, "You can have my dad's bull died last week." He was like, we skinned it. You want the skull? And this is the skull. And there's a hole in the head from where they shot the fucking thing. And then everybody just signed it. Mushroom Head signed it. Everybody signed it. So I've had it forever.
That's kind of cool that everybody signed it. I like that.
Dude, I knew you're from Ohio, so I knew you must know Jeffrey Hendricks.
We would go watch fucking Mushroom Head when they were playing in fucking garages before they blew up.
I want to get him on my fucking show so bad. I love Jeffrey Nothing. Oh, I want to get him on my show and Pig Venus and shit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you're from that area. So while I get you here real quick, we got halfway through. We're flying. It's random. It's the same questions I ask everybody, but it's because I really like everybody's different. What's two of your favorite? And where's two of your favorite or two bucket list of yours? Give me one America bucket list and one for like fucking Japan, Ireland, whatever the fuck, other than America. But start with two of your favorites that you've been to. Go.
It's like scratching in my room. Better not be motherfucking haunted. Away with you. Okay.
No
Sorry.
way. Where are you at home? Are you at home?
I'm in my office. There's like weird stuff happens in my office, but I keep my mom in there, so I don't know. Maybe she's pissed the door shut. I don't think there's a cat in there.
Get the fucking REM pod out, girl. Let's fucking test it out live.
No, Ghost Hunting 101. Do not investigate your homes, people. Don't investigate your homes. You got to stay healthy. Don't do it. Okay. Two favorite.
So don't dodge the question. Yeah.
Two favorite. All-time favorite place is the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio, home of Tri-C Ghost Hunters and Parapsychon. But really, that is actually one of my favorite places because I've had the most experiences there in the daytime and at night. So it's one of my places that I know that I can go to if I need to like reconnect with like, is there anything really out there? I'll go to Ohio State Reformatory and be like, oh, of course there is. I've also, gosh, what's my other like super, super favorite all-time place? I don't know if it's boring or not. I mean, I don't want to say it's boring, but it's like, I love the places that I can go to all the time.
No, it doesn't have to be popular. It doesn't have to be a big time fucking bucket.
I know Mansfield's like a bucket list, but the reason why it's my favorite is because I can go there. I'm a volunteer there. I'm on Tri-C Ghost Hunters. So like I'm able to be there a lot. So it's really lovely. But like, I love the places that I can frequent a lot because those are the places that I connect to. And those are the places that I will feel the most activity. So I also have Madison Seminary and Hillview Manor. Two of those, like, definitely favorite places to be. If I could just spend the rest of my paranormal career at OSR, Madison Seminary, and Hillview Manor, I'm fine. I'm good.
Dude, there was just a thumbs up behind you.
Yeah, I noticed the little bubble. I was like, what was that? Mom?
I haven't seen that in I've been doing this for almost 4 years, and I've never in my life seen that.
We'll just turn this shit on. Put it over here.
So I gotta ask you, Hillview Manor, you mean in Newcastle, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it's like 50 minutes away from me, so I can go there a lot. I can go to Madison Seminary, which literally the entire crew and Adam Kimmel and Addie and Sherry, like my favorite. I love being there.
Addie, yep.
Love there.
Fucking Hillview, dude. I went a couple years back to Evan. Oh my God. Susan Beck. Sue Beck.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Who? What?
Sue Beck. Sue Beck. Does she work there still at Hillview?
At Hillview?
SUE Sue Beck V.
Who are my? Yeah. I know Ashley. No, maybe Sue. Beck.
Yeah,
God,
right?
I hope she's not watching.
Oh, Lauren, you're killing me. Well, she gave me a tour of that fucking place a couple years ago. There was like the window that the guy jumped out of. There's a graveyard out back where the people are buried. It's like a golf
Yeah.
course now and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So give me 2 bucket lists, girl. Give me a bucket list for America and give me a bucket list for Europe or something.
A bucket list for America.
Or a couple.
Okay. The Hollywood sign.
I've never heard that. That's a first. Everybody says New Orleans or Salem or Gettysburg.
I've been to all those places. The Hollywood sign would be really, really
People
cool.
have killed themselves there. Suicide. People have been suicide. People have been murdered by the mob there. They say it's haunted. Wow. Dope answer.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
So stop. I'm not going to be able to fit through the door when I leave. My head's going to get real big. So I think the Hollywood sign would be really,
I've never
really
heard
cool.
that answer.
And then the catacombs in France. Catacombs in France. Yeah.
Didn't they make a movie out of that? As above, so below, or so below, or something?
Oh yeah, they made tons of movies about that shit.
Movie.
It doesn't take away from the fact that literally the walls are made of fucking human skulls. I just want to go there because I just want to see the skulls.
God damn. That's fucking amazing, horrifying, beautiful, and just crazy.
That'd be dope.
At the same time.
I'm jealous every time I see like a friend go there. I'm just like, fuck.
Are you allowed to go see that? Really?
Yeah, you can take tours. Yeah, my little sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little sister showed me some pictures. Her and her husband went. And yeah, and they were able to, they went down there. There's like, they have areas that like you're not allowed to go into, but yeah, they do guided tours down there. So yeah, Colosseum in Rome would be cool. London Bridge would also be really cool.
Wow. No one says London Bridge or Big Ben. I've heard of Colosseum. I hear a lot Stonehenge. I hear the castles in Ireland, Suicide Forest in Japan. That said a lot. Transylvania said a lot. I hear that a lot. Okay, I got a personal questions. You guys go ahead and ask some questions too if you'd like to. You're fairly close to me. You've kind of been around. Have you been to New England, Maine, Salem?
Yeah. We that was the second time that we've been to Salem when I saw you there. And
that's right. I was there with you.
So, and then I went a previous year with some really lovely friends of mine, the Solstice Sisters, and we went to Salem. We also went to the Conjuring House. So I went and saw like Bathsheba's grave, and it's just beautiful area. And then really loved sort of traveling throughout just that countryside. And we were there in the fall, so I mean, it was just gorgeous. But yeah, that was only my second time I've been in that area, and I've never been up really like farther towards Maine than that area.
All right, this is where the podcast ends. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Just kidding.
Listen, we got a camper. And then I got a tiny camper so that I can do so much more travel next year because I fucking hate staying in hotels.
I shared it. Dude, I shared that. That is fucking great. You have a little sheephead on wheels, bro. And it's fucking...
And so also too, so I bought that little tiny camper as a way for me to just be a little bit more independent on the road. My car can tow it. I don't have to steal my poor husband's truck to tow our 27-foot fucking camper. So just like my tiny little car can pull it and everything like that. And the woman that I bought it from, I told her what she had. I was like, they've only made 66 of these. It's a collector's item. You could get so much money out of this. And when I met with her, we spoke on the phone and we met in person, and she insisted. She said, I want you to have this. I want this to go to somebody who's going to take it on adventures and take it all the places that I never was able to. And she recently passed away. and we had a conversation because I told her, I said, I'm going to show you like all these things. I'm going to send you pictures and this and that. And she didn't really get to leave. She didn't get to live to see me take it on the road for the first time. But we had a conversation a few weeks actually before she passed where I said, listen, if you could promise me one thing, I want you to haunt that camper. And she was like, I'll do it. So hopefully Jeannie is gonna make it places. But yeah, so now it's a sentimental piece.
You know what's funny? Yeah, no, I'm sorry to cut you off, but what's funny is me thinking if she does haunt you, that might be one of the first times that someone literally made a pact to haunt you and actually did it, and we got proof. Like, that's fucking cool. Like,
I told her because I make
but I'm sorry at the same time. I don't mean to smile, but that's not.
No, oh my God, no. She honestly, she sold me her camper because the money that she sold it for was going to pay for her cremation. And she wanted nothing more than to see her husband again. So like it's a happy, like she knew she was dying. She was taking care of her final stuff. She was getting things ready to go. Her and I got to have some beautiful conversations. I got to hug her, and so it was like a really lovely way to accumulate something that has like real sentimental value. What's my funniest paranormal experience?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean to, I meant to put it on there. I didn't mean to push that on there. I wanted to let you finish. I put it on.
Oh my God, no. That's
Dave
fine.
Chills just there. Yeah, he had.
It's so funny because Adam is lagging so far behind that he thinks he's cutting me off when he's not. It's really funny. What?
Oh, I am lagging, huh?
I hope all of you see because it's suck. So funny.
And sometimes
funny.
I'm gonna watch this tomorrow when I go to YouTube, and I'm gonna go, what an idiot!
It's so funny.
I live. Okay, so since you don't know Maine, right? Like you just leave New Hampshire, it says now entering Maine. You're gonna drive about 4 hours to get to where I live. I live between Bangor and Mount Katahdin. Mount Katahdin, where the Appalachian Trail ends, they say. That's where the Wendigo was born, on top of Mount Katahdin and stuff like that. So I live in East Bumfuck. My population in my town is like 1,085 people. There's not one red light. There's no lights. There's 2 stop signs. There's no lights. No yellow, nothing. No street lights at all.
I'm going to come visit.
45 minutes so I live. Yeah, but that's my Wi-Fi. You're welcome anytime. You're my client. I want to do a Stephen King convention. Shit, I shouldn't say anything. But I got a movie filming site where he shot a movie.
Nobody heard that.
Clients are going to come and have tables for free. We're going to do something, man. It's going to be fucking awesome. 2025. Yes, quiet. Historically haunted booking in the house, bitches. I love you.
I know.
You're one of my favorite signings.
Clients, though. Oh, thanks. I know most of your clients, though, and we would pay for tables to support something like that. I'm pretty sure I could speak for everybody when I say that.
You know what? It's funny. I tell my clients, don't worry about nothing. And they're like, well, you get 10% whatever I get. I go, oh my God. And then they're sending me gifts. I go, what? But I'm working hard. You know that. And I'm promoting the shit out of you and all your products. Anyway, this isn't about me. So, okay, let's get some fun stuff, Lauren. What's your go-to? I know girls hate this one, but I think you'll be cool with it. What's your go-to for food? What do you do before a big investigation or a big convention or a big whatever?
Why do women hate that?
Lobster?
I want to know why you think women hate talking about food.
I don't want to talk about. I don't really eat nothing. A salad. Oh, fucking come on.
Adam, I love you so much. I know full motherfucking well. Not one woman that I know that is in our circle is like, salad.
No. I think Brooke said steak. Brooke said steak. If I remember at Wildwood.
I was gonna say when it's okay. We can ask my husband. When it's taco night, and tacos are my only food group, it's at the top of my food triangle, tacos. he will typically, like, he has like 6 or whatever, and I'm like 12 motherfucking tacos down the hatch before he even sits down. So I love tacos. I love Thai food. What the now I have balloons.
What the fuck? I've never seen that. Did you do that, Lauren?
I don't know. Am I like, are you guys
What
giving
the
me?
fuck?
Are you guys giving me stuff?
Is this TikTok? That's what they do on TikTok, but I've never seen that. That's fucking weird. Y'all that have been with me for years. Nate, you've been watching the show for a while. Have you ever seen balloons and thumbs ups and shit? I've never seen fucking that. Only Lauren can bring that. Get the fuck out of here.
Bring that thumbs up balloon energy.
So where did you come up with the name? Where'd you come up with the name, Liliana Marie? Is that your real name? Is that your daughter's name? Is that your grandmother?
I am not plagued with human children, first of all. I love kids. Love them to pieces.
Amen.
But no, dude. No. Nathaniel, yes. I am vegan, so like no, that was my arm. No meat, no dairy, no eggs, no nothing like that. She has salad all day. That's my food. Salad. It's my food.
Food.
I know.
Oh, I get you. Because yes, the beef eat. I get you. My mom was one of those.
So
I
really love.
What were you talking about?
Oh no, that's okay. Crazy experience that have happened with your REM pods during an investigation. Oh my gosh, there's so many questions. Yes, Nathaniel, give me taco seasoning all day, every day. Usually, I don't know. I'll slam some like Burger King before an investigation, and then bring snacks.
Oh, okay.
They got those Impossible Whoppers.
It's quick. It's protein, energy. A couple Red Bulls, right?
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. I did this cup just for this local witch.
Oh, closer. I can see the witch symbol. Oh, Heather would love that.
That's why I did it. I figured Heather would like it.
Oh, she thought the world of you. That picture of her handing you the bag at the con, and she's I told her, you know what, you come on. Yes, and I want her now that she's kind of officially with me, which she has been, but she's gonna kind of take control of the chicks. And not to be sexist, but the girls are gonna kind of she'll be like the what's the girl that used to lead the big whorehouses, the madam, right? And it's like the madam. She's gonna slap me. I'm so glad I'm 3 hours away from her right now. You know what I mean, though? I mean, she'll take over the girls, and I'll just do the dudes, and it'll be like an old school.
Adam,
way, you know what
I mean? Just stop.
I know. Yeah, I gotta stop. So, what are you listening to for tunes? You're an AC/DC girl, I bet.
You know, my dad really liked AC/DC, so my Spotify Wrapped was like a lot of Billy Joel, a lot of Carly Simon, a lot of Stevie Nicks.
Billy Joel. Oh my God.
Billy Joel?
My mom loved Billy Joel.
So did my mom. That's why it was on my top. Huh? Carly Simon?
That's you said, right?
Yeah, Carly Simon.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I mean, I could just be a stereotype and like Stevie Nicks. Oh, Jamison!
Hey, I know her.
My God, he's so fucking cute.
Oh, Lori checking in. I get him. Lori Huey checking in. What's going on, girl?
She has a REM pod. That's just gonna be
I don't know
like.
What she wants. Maybe one of your REM pods, maybe.
Oh, maybe she wants one of my cups. No, she has a REM pod. I like how it's just an indication. Like, oh, they have a REM pod. Oh, they have a REM pod. Maybe she wants my cup.
What I like is that you sell you sell the REM pods, but you do the holistic shit. You had the rocks, the jewels, the gems. You get dowsing rods. You got a plethora of things. You don't really. Your arsenal's pretty big, right? I mean,
and the
what do
reason
you
for
just?
that,
What would you describe what you do? If I'm going to
the
tell
reason
someone
for
what you
that,
sell,
Adam.
what would I say that you are? Holistic? Huh?
So
Oh.
I started. I like when he just goes to me. I started out on this journey, not wanting to make equipment. Oh no, you're fine. I like to be front and center. Not even making equipment. The equipment was kind of by accident. But I've always been about like teaching and empowering people and building people up and like showing people how much they can be in control of like their magic and, you know, their belief system. And I was told for so long, oh God, well, zoom in. I was told for so long, like how I should think or how I should feel or what I should be doing or how I should talk or what I should say. And so this whole journey for me is about kind of like, fuck everybody. You are your own magic. You are your own, boss. You are your own universe. And I wrote Dark Moon Light as just a way to help encourage people to like figure out their own practice. And if you're a paranormal investigator, it has a little bit about like my journey as a paranormal investigator, and like practicing witchcraft, or like why we call it witchcraft and why it's okay that you don't have to call yourself a witch if you're doing spiritual things, and different ways that you can introduce a spiritual practice into thank you, into your everyday life. And that's kind of what started my vendor show table. And that was my, Carly, seriously, it's a bad bitch, like the original bad bitch. And so the table started out as
you're like me. Your brain's running on like 12, bro. I love it.
I could have 12 different conversations at once.
Your brain's running on 12. Yes, that's like me. That's why I can do all this shit.
Yep.
Sorry,
but no, my table. No, that's okay. My table started out as like witchcraft stuff and burn kits and herbs and crystals and pendulums and all sorts of those things. And then the equipment sort of fell into my lap. Somebody's, my friend Greg Ficatic, his little proximity sensor broke, and he was like, "Man, it's broken." And I was like, "I could probably fix that." And then I was like, "Oh fuck, I could probably make these." And so those just kind of fell into my lap. And then I started incorporating it, with the crystals and the sort of like ritualistically like burning the wood and doing sort of crystal grid style things on top and making it very witchy, but while keeping my witchcraft and my paranormal separate, because I'm not a witch when I investigate at all. I'm actually a fucking killjoy. Yeah, I'm an asshole. But that's okay.
Well, so you have not a fine line. You have a line, not a fine line, but you separate them both, if that makes sense. And
very much.
You use them accordingly as you need, right?
Yeah, they're very separate. When I'm at an investigation, I'm like a scientist. And when I'm at home, I'll fucking hex you. Just kidding. I won't do that.
Who does the cooking, you or him?
Oh, me. Literally, the little spells that I have in the back of my book is called the recipe book, because I do a shit ton of like my work in the kitchen. What a stereotype. But I have a whole cabinet of herbs. I do a lot of burnings in the kitchen. I hex my husband in the kitchen. Just kidding. Just kidding, husband.
Just kidding. Kyra says lies. You're a liar. That you're awesome at investigations.
Oh, stop it. We just investigated Sweet Springs Sanitarium in...
Dude, your head is the size of a watermelon.
Kentucky. I know. I'm just going to start doing this. Hey guys,
It's getting bigger by the
this
second.
is the rest of the
show. Oh, show off those pearly whites. Must be nice to have a good dental plan. Must be nice.
Man, I've been in the dentist in 15 fucking years. I'm terrified of the dentist.
I fucking hate him. Where do you stand on graveyards? You haven't talked about any graveyards. You dig that or?
Graveyards are, in my opinion, just like funeral homes, to me, not haunted. They're peaceful. They're where just a bunch of meat sacks are.
People aren't going to spend time. They're going to spend time if they are around. They're going to spend time where they had memories. They're not going to spend time at the graveyard. They weren't ever really there at their own graves, right?
I feel like the source of energetic activity when it comes to the paranormal are going to be places that have really profound moments of emotion, whether it's, happiness, sadness, anger, trauma, defeat, things like that. So like really intense emotional states will sort of leave that imprint. I mentioned like stone tape theory before, but like this is in more of like an applicable, not so much like a adjacent way to describe it, but like stone tape theory of just something huge, even if it's a moment in time, because we think about the existence of human beings on the earth. Our existence as humans is like right now. It's like we've been on the earth for this long compared to how much the earth. So that profound experience could be a span of 100 years. It doesn't have to be. We are in such a state that we think time is like, wow, an hour is a long time. Nah, dude. 1,000 years isn't even a long time. So, and that energy is layering. That's why it's like
a lifetime.
I know, like you're getting me started on
a
this
lifetime.
shit.
60, 70 years.
Theoretical physics. Not even a long time.
Down the rabbit hole we go. We can go. Hey, we're at an hour, but we can go a little bit longer. I'm allowed to go about an hour and a half, so we can go. I want to rob you a little bit more of your sleep because I got a bunch
of questions. I'm going back to work on this.
I'm gonna fireball this whole fucking time.
I'm going back to work on this. I gotta finish Jenny's pod before she kicks my ass.
Down the rabbit hole again, he says.
Down it again. But yeah, we think of like.
Well, I want to ask you.
Go ahead. Ask me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's the lady that's fucking with me, and I'm baked, and I had a fucking 9.9% beer. Thursday's my let loose night. Even though I got to work tomorrow, fuck it. And then I got to drive. After I work 6 hours tomorrow, I got to drive 3 hours to go hang out with Heather all weekend, which I want to do very much so. I bought this chunk of land up here. It's so fucking cheap to live up here. It's ridiculous. So she's got her kid 2 more years of high school. Once the kid's out of high school, she's coming up to live with me. But I live up there, man. There's wild rabbits up here. You like it up here. There's big hawks. There's trains. The train goes by. Wah, wah. How's a holiday? It's pretty chill. There's rivers with big salmon in it. It's East Bumfuck, Maine, man. It's Stephen King paradise, if you're into that.
I was going to say, it's
what was I going to ask you? Fuck. Okay. So, I know. I'm going off on a rant. Is energy being left behind? Okay. Example. And I've never said anything to anybody but my mom. I mean, but my Heather, my girlfriend. When my mom died, I was at her home visiting her. I know. I'm stoned. When my mom passed away in 2000. Okay, so my mom passed away in 2019, July 20th. When she passed away, I was at her house getting ready to watch wrestling with her. She's a big WWF fan. So am I. We're a lot of wrestling, WWE, the Rock, and all that shit. So I was there Monday night cooking steak tips for her, and she was in the hospital getting blood work. And I got the call from my sister saying she had passed, and I lost my shit. I put my hand through the fucking glass door, busted the whole nine. So I'm not at the house anymore. We actually sold the house, or we're in the progress of selling the house. Do you think that energy of me losing my shit, even though mom didn't die there, do you think that energy of me having probably the worst feeling I've ever had, I'm gonna try not to cry, do you think that somehow is staying that house or is somehow left behind for the future? Do you think the people there feel that?
So, and
never say that to anybody, but Heather.
No, that's okay. I wanted to touch base too on something that somebody said about like a lot of energy in cemeteries. I don't not to think that anywhere is not haunted as much as I don't think that anywhere is haunted. It's all theoretical. From my personal experience, maybe I don't connect with the energy in a cemetery because I find peace there. So that might be why I don't come in contact with a lot of energy at cemeteries. So it's really just going to be person to person. We're all of these meat suits, portals made of different facets of energy, different fucking crystals that have different cuts and were formed in different ways. We're not all going to find hauntings in the exact same way at the exact same locations. That's why we're doing this, right? So when it comes to what I was talking about with hyper emotions leaving an imprint in an area. So let's say cotton candy. If you have a ball of cotton candy, okay, and it's a fluffy ball, it's a brand new ball of cotton candy, and you push your finger on it and you take your finger away, there's going to be like an indent, right? There's going to be an indent. It's going to be this one indent. It's going to stick out, but it's made an indent. And if you take that cotton candy and you put like 1,000,000 fingerprints into it, eventually it's going to turn into this sort of like condensed ball of sugar. For me, it's the same thing like in areas. Every piece of heightened emotion is going to be like a little imprint. And then eventually all of those imprints on top of each other create this really like hypersensitive ball of energy. And every once in a while, because it's still cotton candy, every once in a while, those little experiences might come out. Now, I don't like to think of it as a stain. Like, I don't think your emotional state left a stain there. I do think that there may be an imprint that, here, this is better. You know when you take a shit ton of fucking LSD and then you don't take any LSD at all, and then like 5 years down the road you like run into a door for no reason and all of a sudden you fucking like you see fucking trails and shit and you have some like weird, did I just take some LSD?
Stays in your spine. The LSD stays in your spine. Acid stays in your spine. I was told that. Yeah, I tripped out in the 90s,
kind of
man.
like
I didn't know.
What I think of hauntings. Every once in a while, who the fuck knows? Like a little pocket of air, just, and then all of a sudden somebody hears a punch in that kitchen, and that was an echo of you 100 years ago finding out about your mother's death. But it could happen 500 years from now, because it has to have this sort of buildup for it to sort of expel itself. And this is all just my opinion, because I also, when my mom passed away, there were moments.
It's a theory. It's a theory.
Yeah. There were moments where
energy doesn't die; it goes away.
Yeah, I mean it sometimes. I mean, we're all made of it. That's why we use REM pods. That's why my hand can set off this REM pod, because the theory is that spirit energy is made of the same energy that human beings are made of. So that's why I can set off a REM pod.
So when it's 20 feet away from you and there's nothing around and it's going off, you're like, well, there's something there touching it, making it go off. It's a human spirit. Maybe
or somebody's using a walkie-talkie.
You can't see gravity. Energy is the same thing.
Yeah.
Dave, Thomas, love Heather. Yeah, Heather's a good shit. Her and Lauren, they're two peas in one pot, and they got together. I'm like, yeah. I believe cemetery hauntings are leftover energy. That's possible. There is the White Lady in Union Cemetery, Connecticut. I read the book and I've been there. Ed Warren. I mean, same time, people have had satanic rituals and suicides in cemeteries. So that could be.
I love cemeteries.
That. But
so
I think
it wouldn't be unlikely for me to haunt one.
And they're gorgeous. Right, and she's right, and you're not saying they're not. You're just saying 90% of the time the guy's gonna haunt the house he stayed at or the factory he worked at, not the fucking cemetery he's buried at. 90% of the time.
But like, if I were dead and I could choose,
I would want to go hang out in the cemetery.
Whole world is a big ball of energy.
Besides churches, it's the only free place to go. People are commenting left and right. Joe Bridge checking in. Energy release.
Is it Samaya? Is your name pronounced Samaya? Because number one, that's beautiful.
Samaya, that's the one that she was selling.
Magical way.
She was selling candles shaped like vaginas. She's good. Yeah, she's good people. I like Samaya.
They said that she wasn't talking about it in a haunting way. She was talking about it in a magical way.
I want to represent her.
Graveyard dirt. Yes. That yes.
So Maya is supposed to be on the podcast in a couple of months. I really want her to sign with me. I want her to be part of the client. I think she gets it. I think she'd fit in great with the family. And I don't even mean that. I just mean that. And speaking of family, my newest signing, my newest client, Bree. What's up? Be like Bree, y'all. That's my girl. I have her sticker. I had it purposely for when she's gonna come on, and now that I'm fucking half in the bag, I can't find the fucking thing. But I had the Be Like Bree hashtag sticker. Where'd I put that fucking thing? There it is. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's my newest client. That's my right there. That's the one. Appreciate you. Appreciate all my historically haunted booking clients. It's been a long day. I've been talking to conventions. A lot of them are sold out. A lot of them are booked. I think a lot of my clients, like you and a lot of people else, either if you're not already signed, you might have to wait till next year. As far as I go, I didn't realize you had to go a year in advance. By the way, check it out. Bree. Ba-da-ba. So I got all my clients' cards in front of me. I ever show you my room? You ever seen a podcast? I take this off. Check out my room. I got all my podcasts, all my clients, besides the movies, but.
Check out my new water bottle.
I got all that set up.
The water bottle, guys.
I'm always giving a good shout out to all my clients.
It's you guys. There. Oh shit! Paradox. Whoa!
LSD.
Whoa!
Whoa.
It's haunted.
LSD.
Phases. Oh yeah.
3 phases of death. 1, you physically die. 2, when you're put in the ground. And 3, the last time someone speaks your name. This is why we go to cemeteries. Holy fuck, Joe.
I better be fucking composted. I want to be composted. In a big bin.
You want to be burned up.
With worms. No, composted. You
fucking
just like
H.H. Holmes style.
Thrown in a box with a bunch of worms and shit, turn me into dirt, plant a tree.
So you want us to eat apples made out of Lauren's body? Lauren apples?
Yes.
No, you'd be a pear tree. You wouldn't be an apple tree. You'd be a pear tree. Look at Bree appreciates you.
I love you, Bree.
Look, she's going to join the family. Just to let you know, Samaya, that this is recorded. If you're going to join the family, it's proof. Lauren, you got another buddy checking in. All your friends you paid to join are joining. Holly, hi. Deal with her $5 now. Holly Duffencock. All right. Duffendock, I mean. Sorry. Checking in. I read that wrong real quick. Well, I'm stupid. No, I didn't mean that. We're live. I'm sorry.
The funniest thing is that she has roosters and chickens. That's the best part.
Oh, I love wild cock. Hello from Ghost House Paranormal, New Jersey.
Oh, Gary Allen's on here too.
My sis Lauren kicks ass. Love her. Yes, that's me, Thomas. What's going on? Everybody's checking in. Look at everybody. All right, we're at the hour. We're going a little bit over, but I'm fucking bored. I got to work tomorrow, but what the fuck ever. We're going to go a couple more minutes. Gary Allen's laughing. Holly's laughing. Everybody thinks we're all dead. Everybody thinks it's a big joke. So we got to be serious. Lauren, now that you're on my podcast, what do you think of society? All right, so let's have a fun one. Let's think of something good. Okay, Lauren. I always end the show like this. We're not quite done yet, but I want to say I always end the show like this for the most part. I want you to ask me a question.
Fuck. Adam. What? Wait, you live at the birth of Appalachia. Are you really a skinwalker?
So check this out. Just because I don't mind. I am. I'm. Well, a real skinwalker wouldn't admit it, right?
He is, everybody. He is. How many cryptids have you seen in person?
So you want to hear something really fucked up? Want to hear something really fucked up? My mom was told by doctors, she had surgery when she was a kid, when she was like 17 down there, and they
she was never gonna
have kids because something happened. So she had me in 79 in California. My grandmother, my Italian grandmother, paid for my abortion. So she comes back to Maine to get an abortion, and at the last minute, my mom says, "No, I want to keep him." She has me. I fall down a flight of stairs at 8 months old. I break fucking half the bones of my body. I live through that. I go to the same high school as Stephen King. My senior year, the History Channel comes to Lisbon, Maine. In Lisbon, Maine, he grew up in Durham. I went to the house he was born at.
Oh, I know. I saw.
He was born in Portland, but he came to Durham when he was 9. He wrote his first book in Durham. You saw the thing, and he's right next to the church. He attended that church. It's the oldest Methodist church in New England, in Durham, and he was a reverend there. It's on Runaround Pond Road. Guess where Runaround Pond Road is? Runaround Pond. He had leeches there. Guess what inspired the leech? And Stand By Me, when they got leeches, remember the body, the kids, puke, 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 tub of shit, tub. They got leeches swimming. That's from when he got leeches at Runaround Pond where he lived. So I grew up learning King. Now I live by Mount Katahdin where the Appalachian Trail is. I live 30 minutes by Bangor. So I'm constantly going to the Creepshow 2 filming sites. I go by his house at Repet Cemetery. I just sit there and drool. I fucking walk around, lay on the ground like I'm dead, praying he's going to come out and give me mouth to mouth. Nothing.
Have you met him?
One of these days. I met Tabitha. She drove by, his wife. I waved to her. Donnie Green, the truck driver in Pet Cemetery. He shout out. He sponsors my show. He gave me a nice check. He's coming down, and we're gonna go see the truck. The truck's been refurbished. You've seen Pet Cemetery?
I did. Yeah, I saw the truck. Yeah,
that's in Maine. It's been refurbished. It's got a big. Yeah, so he's gonna come down. And I go. Can we go to King's house? He goes, we'll go to his gate. He goes, he may be in Florida. I go, fuck, because it's 12 degrees here in Maine. I got 4 inches of snow around my car. Got my heat going if you can hear it.
You'll meet him one day. You will. I promise.
I don't know. I love King, man. I really, man. He's good to his wife. He's good to his kids. He's only been with one girl. He never fucks around on her. He's a humble dude.
Fair minimum. Okay.
What's your favorite Stephen King movie or book? Kiss his ass like I do. What's your favorite Stephen King movie or book?
I'm seeing if I had any.
What?
I'm a Dean Koontz person.
Oh, Dean. I've had some Dean Koontz books. Okay.
Isn't that like it's like you're either you're a King or a Koontz person.
From the land.
I know.
Okay, that's fair. I've had some. Well, no. But give me a movie. You must like Pennywise. You must like.
The original It.
Shawshank, maybe, or.
I mean, I volunteer at the Ohio State Reformatory, so of course Shawshank Redemption.
That was filmed there. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Fucking A. That was filmed there. Tom Hanks
wasn't
was
it?
There.
The Tower books. Isn't that Stephen King?
Not the Crystal Tower, like you said earlier.
No, that's the Dark Crystal.
He had the Dark Tower, not the Crystal Tower, like you.
Dark Tower. Yeah.
The Dark Crystal. He had the Dark Tower.
The Stand. Okay. See, I know more about Stephen King than I thought I did. The Stand. I've read that and the movies. Oh, fucking Misery!
Look at everybody jumping in.
Misery!
Oh. Dude, she breaks his fucking ankles with a sledgehammer for his like, oh my fucking God.
That's how I got my
Cujo
husband.
earlier, girl.
That's how I got my husband.
You mentioned Cujo.
Cujo terrified me when I was little.
You're a romancer. You broke his legs to keep him. Look at you.
He still can't walk right.
That's why he had a gimp when I met him. Well, that's why he had a little bit of a gimp. I didn't want to mention anything, good man. Oh, look at that. You're a special guy. I hope you don't mean that like I'm a fucking like a special ed guy, but we're fortunate who you are. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, I don't got a filter. I died in a car accident for 38 seconds. Woke up in the ambulance. My pants cut off. They're walking around with paddles. I got hit head on. That was right after my mom died. In the car my mom left me. I died a year later. Get the fuck out of here, right? So now it's at the point where, dude, I smoke weed, I drink beer, and guess what? I'm one of the only podcasts sponsored by an actor from a Stephen King movie. So suck it sideways. I don't care, man. Cut.
Oh, Carrie, yeah.
I've been to her grave. You guys come up to Maine, Mount Hope Cemetery. Yes, that's one of the best. See, now your brain's going, Lauren.
I know. I'm so like not that I can't say I'm not, because I guess I am without thinking about Stephen King. Grandma Millie. Oh, this must be
her? Marion. You know Marion.
Is this?
I don't know. Nice hat, Adam. Oh, Donnie's not watching them. I know. That's something Donnie says every week. He tunes in. The one time you don't tune in, and fucking Heather comments because Heather thinks it's a riot. So would you come to Maine? I want to ask you while this is going to be on my YouTube channel tomorrow, while it's being recorded, if I can do a convention in 2025 at a filming location from Stephen King, get Stacey Johnson, get Donnie, get the truck, get the Green Goblin truck, and get all my clients there. Would you come?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a stupid question.
It'd be your first time in Maine, but I'll hook you up with a place to stay. I'll get you a campground or a hotel or something.
I drag my fucking bedroom on the back of my car. I don't need a place to stay.
I love that. I lived in an RV. I was homeless. I lived in a Fleetwood Bounder, 53-foot Bounder for 2 years. I fucking
That's not homeless. That's a home.
RV life. There's nothing like it, right? You watch Nomadic Fanatic?
No, I don't know what that is. I guess I should.
On YouTube, there, he drives around in his RV. Oh, look at he drives around with his two cats and in his RV, and he goes to like Route 66 and he finds boondocking sites. It's pretty. It's check it out. Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm going for.
He figures out people in different. Yeah, look up Nomadic Fanatic. You'll find people in states that can fix the RV repairs. It's kind of good to know, I think. All right, so we're gonna get back to the grind before we go. We're gonna go another 10 minutes. The Langoliers, that was filmed in Bangor at the Bangor Airport.
Oh, that is a fucking dope one. That was a good movie too. It was really bad. Really bad.
It had the guy from Perfect Strangers, Belky was in it. Yeah, see? You know, Lauren, get the fuck out of here. You love King too. Lauren, we're gonna about 10 minutes to go. I've milked up an hour and a half of your time, and you're probably ready for bed. But real quick, where can people find you? It's plug time. Give me your YouTube, Instagram, all that good shit. Go.
Lauren Haunts everywhere. LaurenHaunts.com. Lauren Haunts on Instagram. Lauren Haunts on TikTok. Everywhere. Lauren Haunts. I haunt. Oh, hi, Kathy. Kathy Vaketic is here. Hi, Kathy. I love you.
And, of course, Lillian Marie on Facebook.
Yeah, but you can, that's my...
Is it cool that we're over? I always tell people an hour plus. That's a lot of vowels. A couple E's in there. Is the tick at the end for TikTok? What's up? I do rule. Thank you, Thomas. You rule too. Another client of mine. The Archangels of the Paranormal. I'm fucking big.
Today, Junior.
It's been a long day. It's good though. It's fun. I love these things. So what do you see yourself, Lauren? I'm going to ask you before we go. 10 more minutes. Where do you see yourself in 2024? Do you see me getting you more speaking spots? Do you want more conventions, more travel time?
Yes.
You heard it, guys. She's available. Message Historically Haunted booking. We're gonna get her on your podcast. Seriously, we'll
Podcast,
get her on your
workshops,
thing.
vendor
Lauren, that's why I
shows,
met her at Salem. She had a
speaking.
beautiful table.
I cuss a lot. I'll tell you about fucking energy and shit.
Maybe I'll get you I'll get you in a B film horror movie. I got a couple directors on the set too.
I'm not going to show my tits.
And shit.
It's not going to work.
I'll have you be
I'll kill somebody.
Oh, okay, Heather. My girlfriend Heather. Sorry, your question's out then. Will she show her boobs? Okay, sorry, Heather. I can't bring that on the screen. But no, I can get you killed at least. Maybe we'll see.
No,
but what I'm saying is, you're open. Like you said, you don't have the disease. You don't have the disease of children, so that's good. Oh, look at this.
Thank you, Kathy.
The fucking heat just kicked on. It scared me. Sometimes it's loud. So we're gonna get you to Maine. We're gonna get you, I think, the Appalachian Trail. Maybe get you to do a little bit of stuff, but I think get you to do some sort of vendorship. I think it would be great. You know me, I'm working on podcasts. I got a bunch, not podcasts, but conventions. I got a couple. You're always sending me ones. Here's one too. You always help me out. A couple of the people send me one. Share this one in group. I go, it really is a family. So I mean, honestly, from me to you, like I said, we got about 9 minutes to go. No, I appreciate you. You trust in me. You love the people. Bree jumped on you like, that's my girl. You fucking love Brooke. Heather, you show love to everybody. Yeah, I appreciate you fucking believing in me. Nate too. I'm working on putting together next year if all goes good. The Opera House. Y'all are both welcome to come. And Thomas. Yeah. New Hampshire. You've been to New Hampshire, no?
Have I been to New Hampshire? I think so.
You say you haven't been north of Massachusetts, though, which I'm maybe not then.
Well, like I said, when we went to, where's the Conjuring House? That's in Connecticut. And the Bellamy.
You go through Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and you went to Salem. That's where I met you. Salem State University.
Yeah, maybe not.
Vermont?
I've shipped
Vermont, New Hampshire, or
Maine,
probably.
So I don't think, and if I have, it's not anything substantial. Maybe driven through. It's probably about it. I want to come to an opera house. Set it up, Nathan. Nathaniel.
Right, I think, dude, and Bangor's got one. The Bangor, Nathaniel. Bangor's got an opera house. I'd love to bring you. It's literally about 3.5, not even. It's about 1.5 minutes from Stephen King's house. It's where they filmed Creepshow 2. The Paul Bunyan they superimposed in it. Oh, I got to show you. Al Brady was killed in Bangor. After Bonnie and Clyde got killed, he was America's Most Wanted. J. Edgar Hoover shot him in Bangor. He got shot in the street, and there's a brick telling you where he got shot. That's pretty cool.
We're just going to investigate.
So I think that shit like that where I'd love to put your REM pod. No one does that. No one does it. Look online. There's nothing. We would be the first. America's first Republican vice president, Hannibal Hamlin. He was a vice president to Abraham Lincoln. He died before Abe got shot. He had a heart attack on a fucking couch playing poker in Bangor. The building is there. The couch is on display at the library. Dairy, Maine. Come up with some of your. Yeah, we'll plan something next year. I want my clients to expand. You already are fucking well known. I'm just giving you some sort of an outlook and reach. Are you on Instagram, YouTube? You're on TikTok, right? You're on TikTok. I share it a lot.
I'm on all of them.
Is it Lauren or is it, I forget, is it Liliana? I forget.
Lauren Haunt's on everything. You could Google Lauren Haunt and it'll all come up. No, I recently
I get that written down. I'm a bad booker.
No. I recently changed it so that it was easier.
Oh man, all on Lauren Haunts. Well, it's a girl saying it, so that's good. We can't flag you for sexual harassment.
That's my BFF.
On her. Like I said, the wrestler. Like Rhea Ripley, mommy's always on top. The wrestler girl. Oh, I got a question for you. You into sports or wrestling or anything athletic, Olympics or
I used to be a power lifter.
football?
I was a competitive power lifter.
No shit. So you did the whole fucking release and jerk and the fucking dead
No,
squat, and
that
I
is
used to do that a little
no
bit too, man. I tell you, that was pretty fucking
incline and
wild.
jerk, not powerlifting. Powerlifting, deadlifts, bench press, and squat. Max.
Wow. What was your max?
My
For
max for
deadlift?
deadlift was my best, 260.
Wow, that's got to be double, or not double, but yeah, close to at
When
least, maybe
I
not
was in the
double, but
135 range. So
pretty
yeah,
close to double your body weight, right?
yeah, I was 135 when I was doing that.
Okay. Wow, impressive. Yeah. Your friends are checking off there. Holly Hins, Dindock. Appreciate you. Gotta go. Love you, Lauren. She said,
Holly Hins, Dindock.
I said it right that time. That's not why she's leaving. We got 4 minutes to go. Anything I haven't touched? Wow, Lauren rules. You're right. She's got a brain for this. She's into this. You seem like you're into also. I gotta ask, are you into serial killers and like crimes and shit?
No. I'm into knowing how to kill serial killers.
Jim Brown, Tombstone Paranormal, another client. What's up, brother? Stowe, Maine. No, that's good. That's what we need. We need people like that. So you got the psychology part of it. 3.5 minutes to go. Anything we touched, Devin touched on, you'd like to touch on for the fuck of it?
You don't want anybody to touch me.
Fuck of it. Dexter's a good show. You know what's funny? I'm 30. I shouldn't say nothing because I don't like people to know where I live. But I'm 38 minutes away from a town called Dexter, Maine, where they made Dexter shoes. That's where they filmed the opening scene for Stephen King's Creep Show 2, where the guys get in the truck. It's Tom Savini, the artist, and he hands little Timmy the magazine, which is Stephen King's son. That's in Dexter, Maine, dude. And I'm like literally not that far from it. There's a haunted hotel there.
I'm just gonna try to find.
But she means Dexter, the
Stephen King facts to see if I can tell you something that you don't already know.
Oh boy, I want a Stephen King pod. You gotta make a Pennywise pod for me or something. Oh, real quick, guys, before we go, next week, the Christmas edition, next Thursday, I have the little girl on, Lily, the one who's got the brain tumors. We met her at the Paracon in Warrens, and I got some special guests coming on. She's not watching. Donnie Green's coming on. Stacey Johnson, who played Pennywise, is coming on. Tony Spera and Judy Spera are coming on to say hi. I got a cosplayer of Pennywise to come on. I got Sammy Johnson possibly coming on, who's Mike Myers' sister in the first Halloween. Yeah, so check it out next week, guys. I'm gonna have it. I'll give you the link. If you come on, just say Merry Christmas for 2 minutes. I want people for the last half hour because she's has a hard time. So for the last half hour, I think I just want people to come on, maybe. So if I send you the link, come on, just say hi. Merry Christmas. If you don't mind, next Thursday at 20. Donnie Green, the trucker in Pet Cemetery. Nice hat, Adam. Right on cue, you son of a bitch. I love you, brother. My first client, he goes, you're my agent. So I started it. So
here's where it started. And look where you are now.
Go on tour next year, and I'm gonna get it. I got people like you. I'm meeting people. Great show. Thank you so much, Danny. Nothing wrong with me. Awesome show tonight. Thank you so much, Lauren. I gotta ask you before we go, would you ever come on and be my co-host? You're fun.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You mean main host?
If I get, yeah, okay. Like if I get I got Bree coming on in like March. I mean, obviously before then, but I think that'd be fun to get us 3 to spit maybe. I got no rules. I don't give a fuck. I can bring on 6 people.
I got you.
I'll send you the link possibly next week to come. Did you meet her at the convention? Were you there at all?
I wasn't at the Warrens.
Have you heard about Lily?
There. I wasn't there. My pods were there.
Julian, I met Julian. He thinks very highly of you. Well, you've heard of Lily then. Yeah, she's going through a lot. She's got some brain tumors and stuff. So young girl,
Aw.
14, poor thing. So hopefully next week, if I want some people to come on, almost do like just like a John Lennon, like a Paul McCartney, just Merry Christmas, fucking 2 minutes, say hi. I'll give you a shout out. Thank you, Gary, for saying great show. Everybody else so do. With a minute to go, Lauren, any last words before I pull the switch?
You've been saying it's a minute to go for the past 20 minutes.
I keep milking it. I keep milking it. They let me do. They keep letting you do it, and then they cut you off. They go, "You sure you want to? You got to log out. You sure you want to keep going? You're limited time because I only pay for a small. Fuck them."
I think you get
But
2
now
hours.
this is it. So, all right. So from Lauren Helkeson, Lauren Haunt, Lauren Marie Creative. Check her out, guys. She's all over the place. Check her out. Historically
Lauren
Haunted Booking LLC. Book her. Get her done.